YouTube family, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. If you're brand new here, I'm DevanOnDeck. I talk about fashion and tech, and today we have my very first closet tour. Now, I did just move into a new apartment, so it's kind of gonna be a sneak peek into the apartment tour. You're gonna get a little bit of a boot update, some new sneakers since my last video, but mostly I'm gonna show you how I organize my clothes and how I take care of them. And later in this video, I'll be showing you this new interesting fashion tech called the AirDresser.
Oh, I'm a pretty man. That's that ugly style.
Now, starting off with the main closet, this is where I keep all my sneakers, my boots, and about half of my wife and I's jackets. These clear storage boxes are from the Container Store. Obviously, they're overflowing, so I do need to get a few more because my shoe collection is definitely growing. They're a super easy way to keep things organized, and it just looks good on display. And one of the newest pairs to my collection that you haven't seen yet are these Converse Customs by Kevin Concepts. I found this guy on Instagram. I hit him up. I said, can I buy a pair from you? And he added a couple things to these that I think just make them a little bit unique. It's like 3 different shoes put together. You got a little bit of that Fear of God inspiration on the back here with the lace loop, and then here on the side you have the lightning bolts inspired by the Revenge Time Storm sneakers. So you kind of have like 3 sneakers in one. I really like these. They're super subtle but a little bit eye-catching at the same time, so I'm looking forward to wearing them. And my other newest pair is these Nike Tailwinds in the khaki colorway. These are a retro from 1979. You have some good mix of materials here. Great tan and brown action going on, so perfect for the fall. And at the very top of my closet, we have my entire boot collection. I think last time I counted, hold on, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 pairs of boots here at the very top. One of my newest pairs I have are these chain stacked heel boots from ASOS, very much inspired by the Calvin Klein boots with the metal toe. Then you got that harness chain action that kind of speaks to a bit of that Celine inspiration. So, and they're patent leather too, so they feel very fancy. Definitely more so like a dinner boot or like a late night going out type boot. And I think you've seen all the rest of my boots in other videos, but I will be doing a dedicated 2020 update to my boot collection very soon. Now, moving on to the right side of the closet, we have my jackets and then the rest of my boots. And the one thing I keep in all my boots and my sneakers are shoe trees. So these are gonna make your shoes last a lot longer, keep the odor out of them, and keep the shape over time. So I love these for that reason, but if you can't really afford these, you can get the plastic ones or just use the paper that comes with your shoe usually. If not, newspaper or something like that. And then we have this giant stack of shoes right here. We have like 13 pairs right here, maybe like 3 more in my hallway. And I'm actually just gonna give these away. I know I have a lot of brands that gift me stuff, and I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for y'all. So what I do with the extra shoes I have, I try to give them away as much as possible, just because 1, I don't like clutter, and 2, it's a good way to just say thank you to y'all. So look out for a YouTube, TikTok, Instagram mix. I'll be giving away boots, sneakers. We got Reebok here, Nike, COS, Polo, and they range from like size 10 to size 12. So be on the lookout for that. When it comes to my overcoats and my longer coats for fall, winter, most of them are in storage right now. So when I bring them up, usually what I do is I take them to the cleaners, and the cleaners get them nice and fresh and gets them right. And for those of y'all that might do the same thing or keep your stuff in the attic or a basement, it kind of has that stale smell when you first take it out. So one thing that's been helping me with that lately is this new clothing care tech called the AirDresser. It's by our video sponsor Samsung, and it makes it super easy for me to take care of my outfits. In here I have 2 overcoats and a pair of pants. This gray one is by Paul Smith, by far my most expensive one. This is a wool cashmere blend by All Saints, and these brown pants are actually by ASOS, but they're also a wool acrylic blend. So no matter what the price point of your clothing is, it's still important to take care of it so it lasts you as long as possible. And the way that this works is that it uses steam and airflow to help knock out any odors, dust, and the air hangers are designed to really push the steam and air into your clothes while they're on the hanger, as well as like through the base of the AirDresser as well, so you get that 1-2 punch effect. This has literally 22 cycles that you can choose from depending on the fabric type. So if you have very gentle fabrics or something that needs a little bit more steam or more heat, you can do that. And after experimenting with this for a couple weeks, one of my favorite features feature to use on here is the sanitize cycle, especially during these times. This uses high heat to help sanitize clothing. So it's been super easy to use so far. When I got it in the mail, I just plugged it up. It wasn't like a special installation or separate water line for it. It's just like a, easy trade out, change the water, call it a day. So if you want to check out the AirDresser for yourself, I do have a link at the top of my description so you know where to find it. And then we have my Monochrome Rack, and because it is exposed and it's a part of the decor now, I have to make sure that the clothes on here are also black too, to kind of keep my aesthetic. This is the office space as well as a closet, so it was important that everything just kind of fits. So this is definitely a good addition to it, and that's why I chose to make sure all the clothes look this way. Well, that's all I got for y'all in this video. Thank you so much for your time. I got some work to do, so I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.